Welcome to l'appartement. The exhibition is called Convergent Lines. It's a group exhibition that brings together painting, sculpture and design objects of Marius Ritiu, of Jojo Carvalho and of Martin Vrolik in collaboration with Objects with Narrative, and the paintings of Brazilian artist Mariana Oushiro. What connects all these artists together is a shared approach towards organic forms, architecture, and also this tension between spontaneity and structure. In this first room, we see the sculptural objects of Romanian artist Marius Ritiu. He works with copper. Copper being a very symbolic material, not only because it's the main material that we use in modern transportation and communication. So it's a material that has made the transportation and the flow of goods, of ideas and of people much easier. And Marius, his work really explores this idea of nationhood, of immigration and of collective identity. But copper also, in ancient alchemy, is one of the materials linked to the cosmos and the universe. So, for example, silver is linked to the moon, gold to the sun, and copper to Venus. A starting point for this body of work was a book that Marius read, written by an astronaut, who talks about this feeling and this sensation of looking at the Earth and the cosmos from a macro level. All of these works feel a bit alien, like otherworldly, like they come from another universe. Familiar, but also strange. This specific work, for me, it looks like it came out of Mars. And I think what is interesting with Marius choosing copper as his primary medium is also a way of him to say and express that we're all interconnected, that everything in the cosmos comes from the same source. So looking at the paintings in the room, they're all by Mariana Oushiro, Brazilian painter, born in 1992 and based in New York. She always works in these kind of large-scale compositions, always paints with a canvas on the floor. It's a work that is a lot about rhythm and about energy, spontaneity, but also structure, color and forms coming together. Mariana, when she paints, she uses her whole body and she activates all of her senses. In a way, she puts music, and the way her formal process is almost like mimicking a ritual or a dance. It has this choreographic kind of element to it, and it's something that we can see in the canvas because we can trace her footsteps. Mariana paints using her hands, but also her knees and her feet, and it's something that we can really feel throughout the canvas. So it's works that are filled with energy. They are very often psychological landscapes, so they are representations of the Brazilian landscape very often, but also they are transmitters of emotions. And we could say that, for me, looking at these works, I feel that they are the most kind of subjective and emotional response to a landscape. We can trace, inspirations of modernism. We can see, for example, Calder, not only in the shapes, but also I think the fact that what Mariana is unique is that her paintings are kinetic, much like Calder's sculpture was, in the sense that we feel them coming to life with movement. And I think the interesting thing about positioning her work in this room together with Marius and Jojo Carvalho in the other room is that although with the sculptures and the design objects they have this static present, Mariana's work is filled with movement, and it's like the room coming alive and she's activating the objects.